Negative thoughts are a part of being human. No matter how confident, successful, or positive a person may appear, everyone experiences moments of self doubt, fear, and worry. The real problem is not having negative thoughts, it is believing them, repeating them, and allowing them to control our emotions and actions. Learning how to ignore negative thoughts does not mean suppressing or fighting them aggressively. Instead, it means understanding them, managing them wisely, and choosing not to let them define you. This article will guide you step by step on how to ignore negative thoughts, develop mental strength, and build a calmer, more focused mind. Understanding negative thoughts. Negative thoughts are automatic ideas or beliefs that arise in response to situations. They often sound like, I'm not good enough, or I will fail. People will judge me. Nothing ever works out for me. These thoughts usually come from past experiences, fear of the future, social pressure, or unrealistic expectations. The mind's natural job is to protect us from danger, so it often focuses on worst case scenarios. Unfortunately, this protective mechanism can become overactive, creating unnecessary stress and anxiety. The first step to ignoring negative thoughts is realizing that thoughts are not facts. Just because your mind says something does not mean it is true. Why ignoring negative thoughts is important. When negative thoughts dominate your mind, they can lower self-confidence, increase stress and anxiety, affect relationships, reduce productivity, lead to sadness or depression. On the other hand, learning to ignore negative thoughts helps you stay emotionally balanced, make better decisions, build self-belief, focus on solutions instead of problems, and live a more peaceful life. Ignoring negative thoughts is not about becoming unrealistically positive. It is about choosing clarity over chaos. Step 1. Observe your thoughts without judging. One of the most powerful techniques is thought observation. Instead of reacting immediately to a negative thought, pause and observe it. For example, if a thought arises, I am going to fail, instead of believing it, say to yourself, I am having the thought that I am going to fail. This small change creates distance between you and the thought. You are not the thought, you are the observer of the thought. When you observe without judging, the thought often loses its power naturally. Step 2. Stop fighting your thoughts. Many people try to force negative thoughts away, but this often backfires. The more you fight a thought, the stronger it becomes. Imagine trying not to think about a red apple. The moment you try to avoid it, the image becomes clearer. Instead of fighting, allow the thought to exist, but choose not to engage with it. Think of your mind as a sky and thoughts as clouds. Clouds come and go on their own. You don't need to chase them away. Step 3. Question the truth of your thoughts. Negative thoughts often exaggerate reality. Ask yourself, is this thought 100% true? What evidence supports this thought? What evidence goes against it? Have I felt this way before and survived? For example, the thought, I always fail, is usually false. Everyone has failures and successes. When you question negative thoughts logically, they begin to weaken. Step 4. Replace reaction with response. There is a big difference between reacting and responding. Reacting is automatic and emotional. Responding is conscious and thoughtful. When a negative thought arises, don't react immediately. Take a deep breath, then choose a response such as, this is uncomfortable, but I can handle it. I don't need to solve everything right now. I will focus on what I can control. A calm response trains your mind to stay steady under pressure. Step 5. Focus on the present moment. Negative thoughts usually live in the past, regret, or the future, fear. Rarely do they exist in the present moment. Practicing mindfulness helps bring your attention back to now. Simple ways to do this include paying attention to your breathing, noticing sounds around you, feeling your feet on the ground, observing what you can see, hear, and feel. When you are fully present, negative thoughts lose their grip because they cannot survive without imagination. Step 6. Limit negative inputs. Your environment plays a big role in your thinking patterns. Constant exposure to negativity can feed your mind with unnecessary stress. Try to reduce time spent on negative news, avoid constant complaining conversations, be mindful of social media comparisons. Choose uplifting content when possible. This does not mean ignoring reality, it means protecting your mental space. Step 7. Practice self-compassion. Many negative thoughts are rooted in self-criticism. People often speak to themselves in ways they would never speak to a friend. Replace harsh self-talk with compassion. Instead of "I'm useless," say "I'm learning." Instead of "I'm weak," say "I'm human." Instead of "I failed," say "I gained experience." Self-compassion does not make you lazy, it makes you resilient. Step 8. Create a daily mental routine. Just like physical health requires daily exercise, mental health requires daily practice. Helpful habits include journaling your thoughts, writing down worries and letting them go, practicing gratitude daily, meditation for a few minutes, positive affirmations used realistically. A consistent routine trains your mind to stay balanced over time. Step 9. Take action instead of overthinking. Negative thoughts grow stronger when there is no action. Even small steps can break the cycle. If you are worried about a task, start with the smallest possible step. Focus on progress, not perfection. Accept that mistakes are part of growth. Action brings clarity. Overthinking brings confusion. Step 10. Accept that some thoughts will return. Even with practice, negative thoughts will sometimes come back. This does not mean you are failing, it means you are human. The goal is not to eliminate negative thoughts completely, but to change your relationship with them. When thoughts return, gently remind yourself, "I've handled this before. I don't need to engage with it." Over time, their intensity and frequency will decrease. The power of patience and practice. Ignoring negative thoughts is a skill, not a talent. Skills take time, patience, and repetition. Some days will feel easier and some days will feel harder. What matters is consistency. Every time you choose awareness over reaction, presence over panic, and compassion over criticism, you strengthen your mind. Conclusion. Negative thoughts do not define who you are. They are temporary mental events, not permanent truths. By observing your thoughts, questioning them, staying present, and responding calmly, you can reduce their power and live with greater peace. Remember, a peaceful mind is not one without negative thoughts. It is one that knows which thoughts to ignore. With practice, patience, and kindness toward yourself, you can learn to let negative thoughts pass by like shadows, noticed but not followed.